In this video, we're going to unbox the new Traxx for your TRX-4. Welcome back to the channel, D&D sports fans, and today we're going to look at the new track set for your TRX-4. First, let's check out the box. We have on the front of it here has the red TRX-4. Showing with the tracks. Now this box is going to be reusable. This side of the box is going to show the dimensions. So the tracks are about 6.5 inches long, 2 inches wide, and just under 4.5 inches tall. And the back of the box shows a blue sport. It also shows the features, which includes small oil-filled shocks, what we'll look at, and the black rubber seal bearings, which are going to be where your axle stud comes out, mounts onto the truck. What's in the box is 4 pre-built. There is also a 17mm wrench, the instructions, and of course they're saying the box is reusable to store your tracks in. Let's look at some of the recommended items that Traxxas suggests we put on our TRX-4. The 3 recommended parts are an upgraded servo, which in this case I have the 2255, which is the brushless metal gear servo. Or you could use item number 2250, which is the coreless metal gear servo. They also have the BEC, which is item number 2262, and in this case, this item includes the complete kit. And we have the metal servo horn, which is item 8247X. So I pulled the styrofoam holder out of the box, and right on top is some directions, 4 things that you should take into consideration when you're installing the tracks on your vehicle. The first one is to use low gear. Before taking these things out into cold weather, you're going to want to acclimate your truck and let everything cool down. You're going to want to run the truck with all the differentials locked. And the last thing is maintenance required. When you're done, clean these things up, put them away. If you're going to leave them on your truck, make sure all the debris and everything is all removed from the tracks and get them all nice and cleaned up before you store them away. And the next piece of paper is the instructions on how to install these. And removing the top, here's what the tracks look like. In the center there is a wrench. So let's remove the tracks from the box and see what they look like. And now they're out of the box, just looking at these things, they're pretty heavy duty compared to some of the other tracks that I've seen on the market. Each one of them is marked for where they go on the truck. So you'll have to pay attention when installing these. You're going to make sure you put the right ones where they belong. You have the spring and this little plastic piece right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to move the bottom 2 screws on the portal axles, and you're going to use the screws that come with the kit, and you're going to mount that spring onto the bottom of the portal axles. You have this cover right here. That's what you're going to use the 17mm wrench for. That's included in the kit. You'll just use that to remove this cover, and that's how you install it on your truck. You'll take the wheel off, use that same wheel nut, put it back on, and then you're going to install that cover back on it. All right, so I removed the track. You can see inside the track has those ridges that kind of go right in here into this big drive wheel here, and that's what's going to turn the tracks. On here you have 5 sets of rollers, and these 2 and this one are stationary, and this middle one here is kind of a floater, which is going to help with a little bit of flex as you're climbing up over rocks. If you do throw a track, or if you remove your track, you're going to want to remember that your chevrons face down towards the front of the truck. You don't want to be running your chevrons the wrong direction. It's not going to work very well for you. And one thing you'll notice on the 5 sets of rollers here, you do have bushings in there and not bearings. That's a good thing because those are completely sealed. If you're familiar with what a bushing is, a bearing inside's got a lot of small little BBs, and a lot of debris and stuff can get into those. But with these bushings in here, it's going to avoid having any complications with these small little rollers. I want you to notice the tracks are slightly bigger. So the rear tracks are the larger set, and the little bit smaller ones are for the front. So the way those tracks sit right there is how we're going to mount them on our truck. I know this video was short, but I just wanted to give you a quick, brief overview of the Traxx before we ended up putting them on our truck. So I have a couple trucks ordered for delivery on Thursday, which we're going to install these on. So stay tuned for a video release, hopefully Thursday or Friday, with these Traxx installed on the vehicle. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.